Well, good morning, friends. I am Pastor Michelle, and let's hear more about some good troublemakers, shall we? So let's hear about women, life, and freedom. Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Iranian woman, was tragically killed in September 2022 after being arrested by Iran's morality police for wearing her hijab headscarf in a way they deemed improper. Witnesses reported that she was beaten in the police van, leading to her collapse when she reached the police station. It reportedly took an hour for the ambulance to arrive and another 90 minutes to transport her to the hospital, where she remained in a coma for 2 days. Despite police claims that she died of a heart attack, relatives and detainees cited torture and abuse during her arrest. A journalist shared a photo on Twitter of Masha's distressed family holding each other in the hospital, drawing attention to her care and to her case. Masha died later that day in the intensive care unit, igniting a firestorm of outrage and sparking the global women, life, freedom movement. The movement, rooted in the Kurdish struggle for autonomy and equality, embraced the slogan, Woman, Life, Freedom, initially used by Kurdish women activists. The Kurds, an ethnic group with a distinct culture and language, have long sought freedom and equality due to historical oppression and denial of their rights in Iraq, Turkey, Syria, and Iran. The slogan became a rallying cry against oppression and a beacon of hope for millions worldwide. As protesters erupted in response to Masha's death, it echoed through the streets of Iran and beyond, with demonstrators challenging the clerical leadership's authority and demanding the downfall of the Islamic Republic that was established in 1979. Clerical leadership means that religious leaders have a lot of power and make important decisions for the country. They decide on rules and laws based on their beliefs and understanding of religious codes. Despite government crackdowns resulting in numerous arrests, injuries, and deaths of protesters, defiant acts were captured on social media, such as teenage girls cutting their hair, removing their headscarves, chanting anti-government slogans, and dancing in public spaces in specific regions of Iran, including Lorestan and Kurdistan. Women have a history of cutting their hair in mourning. They assert their independence and collective grief by cutting their hair, especially when the government and religious leaders claim authority over their bodies. During the Women, Life, Freedom movement, this act became a powerful protest, reclaiming the right to self-governance. Protesters posted footage featuring the violent backlash against them and cruelty by Iranian security forces with the message, please be our voice. They asked the world to keep their stories alive when they could not, due to forced lockdowns and having their access to technology and media blocked by authorities. The deaths of young activists in Iran, including a 16-year-old, fueled public outrage as the movement gained momentum, with international solidarity seen in rallies held worldwide and support from unions and human rights, student, and feminist groups. A year after Masha's death, thousands marched in her memory worldwide. Despite ongoing suppression in Iran, her legacy endures in the commitment of activists and the continued fight for gender justice. There was a song that remains an anthem for the movement, having reached billions before Shirvan was arrested. Shirvan was the singer of this song. And he was imprisoned for inciting people to disturb national security. The song is one of the movement's most far-reaching artistic symbols, along with murals, posters, protest art, and poetry, all of which capture the spirit of defiance and solidarity that define the continued battle for freedom of speech and expression in Iran. And so, my friends, let's hear it for these good troublemakers. And let's hear it for ourselves as well, because we are called to be good troublemakers.